My name is Alex Wilson, I work for Rotherham United Community Sports Trust and I'm the Health Officer.
My name is Wormley, I work for Rotherham United Community Sports Trust and I'm the Disability Officer.
Basically we were contacted by people from NHS Rotherham and they just asked us if we'd like to go on to the training, which was done in Leeds. And basically just because of the work we do, working alongside the health strategies, they just asked us to go along to, they thought it'd help us upskill ourselves and then improve Rotherham. Using our education and trying to pass our knowledge on to the people of Rotherham.
Yeah, exactly the same. Obviously with the themes that we work under in regards to disability and health, it was very appropriate, and we were obviously seen as the most appropriate within our organisation to go across and sort of go on this sort of education programme. So fetching all them skills back, and because we work a lot with grassroots and people on the ground and within local community, we're probably best equipped to go out there and make real differences to the people of Rotherham. It was the first time I'd obviously heard of the training, and I think it might have been Stockport or something like that where the training originated from.
That's right.
And it's, to be honest, it's a very simple, basic principle, but one that we take for granted a lot of the time. And I think working alongside those people that had had the opportunity of putting it into practice, really brought it home on especially for me and Alex working in Rotherham, that we could actually make a difference, even though we might not think so. We could make a real difference. Yeah,
it's really important, that, isn't it? Young people then, so how have you used the training, how have you used the skills you've got, Alex, with the young people?
I think just the knowledge we gained from the course has given us the chance to be able to then speak to the young people we work with. I work with people from age 2 to 18. So a lot of stuff I learnt from the course around the smoking, the healthy eating and stuff like that. I've been able to pass on to a lot of the work we do in youth centres. A lot of people in Rotherham are overweight and also smoke at a very young age. So it's just trying to educate them to either make better decisions in the future, or maybe if they don't smoke at the moment, maybe not start smoking even if they are pressured by peers or other members of the community. It's one of our biggest tools, having the football club behind us, having the opportunity to try and get first team players and stuff like that across to sessions and letting them talk about maybe their experience in the past and stuff like that, and the fact that they have to eat a healthy diet and have to obviously not able to drink much alcohol or smoke and stuff like that. It's just passing on that information really. It's just trying to use ourselves as maybe role models to the younger generation.
In regards to disabled people in general and the health inequalities that are associated with this group, it's a massive problem. I mean, obviously obesity is on the rise, increasing diabetes and cardiovascular disease. The group that I work with are the prime targets for those sort of things. So before I didn't actually realise how much of an impact you have, but just in regards to one programme we're running at the minute, a healthy arts programme with adults with physical and learning difficulties. We do spend half an hour of every session talking to the group and going through different topics on how to lead a healthy lifestyle, looking at diet, nutrition, healthier choices really. And try and giving them the tools really to go away and obviously make positive lifestyle changes in their own life that potentially is going to keep them mobile for longer, keep them healthier, keep the weight down and things like that. So it's been a real benefit to me, and we've seen massive improvements within the participants, haven't we, within the group?
Definitely. Yeah. I think we ran a similar programme for a couple of years. I think it started about 3 years back, and then we've then passed on after doing this training. I think it's helped not only the participants but also ourselves to be able to do the education tool of the programme a lot better really, with a lot more knowledge and just giving them a lot more information which is maybe relevant more to Rotherham and to themselves.
It's always been about working off individual need and meeting the need of the individual rather than group as a whole, because they are all individuals and they've all got sort of their own, some have mobility problems, some have learning difficulties, some might have sensory impairments, and We work very closely with the support workers that work with him on a daily basis. So if we can't always get the information across directly, we'll make sure we're educating the support workers as well, so they can take that information away and just keep reminding them and just keep embedding those good sort of positive themes that we want them to use, obviously in leading a more healthy lifestyle.
That's really useful.
Yeah, I think that links quite well with our family learning sessions that we do. Again, trying to educate not only the children but the parents as well, because they're usually the ones who are buying the food in, making the tea, making the dinners for the children, and looking at what's put into a lot of child's lunch boxes. It's no wonder that obesity is on the rise, and trying to educate the parents is one way of trying to stop the next generation even being obese as well. You
can intervene, you can put a lot in place, but at the end of the day a lot of it does lie with the responsibility of the individual, and I think the sort of the behavioural change, if you can change the mindset of that individual, even if it's just one thing, the reduction in alcohol having a week, or if it's eating more fruit and veg, just little things like that are going to make a massive difference. So it's knowing that we can actually make that happen just by having that sort of general conversation and to a certain degree a little bit of idle chit chat within the session.
Being able to help them change their lives really. Maybe if they are, a lot of the youth centres we work in, maybe at that age, there's a lot of pressure on them, whether it be exams, whether it be peer pressure and stuff like that. So trying to then identify between eating a healthy or living a healthy lifestyle is quite difficult for them. So being able to be there and just, like Leon says, just idle chit chat, just being there for someone and letting them talk things out with you. Maybe they've got a few questions they want to ask and stuff like that. So just giving them the information for us to be able to help them hopefully change their lives for the better.